Good evening, everyone. I'm Heriberto Perez, and I'll be talking about the safety in racing equipment. And so, as you guys know, there are lots of accidents that happen on a racetrack, especially when high speeds are involved. So, thanks to all the safety equipment in race cars, many drivers are kept safe. As a racing enthusiast who's been to actual racing events such as the Nürburgring and the International Speedway of Daytona, I've witnessed all kinds of crashes, from drivers coming into contact to rollovers and to gas tanks exploding. But thanks to their safety equipment, these drivers are kept safe. Even still today, many advances in safety equipment are still being made. There have been 520 plus deaths in the United States alone that have been involved in racing. Many drivers have perished due to the lack of safety equipment in their cars. So organizations won't take any chances and will make sure that all cars and drivers are well safe, have the best safety equipment, and make sure that the spectators are safe as well. So, to talk about a few changes in racing, there have been two great drivers, Ayrton Senna and Dale Sr. Ayrton Senna was a famous F1 driver who talked about making changes in F1. On the day of his death, changes were made and there have been no fatalities in Formula 1 since his death. Dale Earnhardt Sr. was a NASCAR driver and was also considered aggressive. The lack of having a safety equipment such as a neck restraint and a head restraint is what ended his life. And because of these tragic deaths, most of the safety changes and regulations are always up to par and mandatory for all drivers. Going to the equipment itself, you have roll cages, which are heavy built tubes integrated into the frames of car, which is made so in the event that if a car rolls over, the car won't crumple in on itself and keeps passengers safe. Helmets, the #1 requirement before entering a race car. Each helmet has a Snell certification that is updated every 5 years to make sure the helmets are kept up to standards. Head and neck restraints. They keep your body safe in the event of a crash and impact, moving all force from the neck area to stronger parts of the body. Bucket seats, keeping you safe in the seat. It has a built-in dip, which will keep you in place in the event of quick turns. And safety harnesses, which are durable and stronger, more stronger than seat belts. They can be attached to the bucket seats or to the roll cage for more stability. And now that I have explained about the safety equipment in the race cars, I will be talking about the safety of the track itself. On the racetrack, most seating arenas have reinforced fencing and concrete barriers in order to keep the spectators safe from the drivers or debris that might come at them. But not all spectators will be in the spectator arena. Tracks will offer a variety of viewing areas, which are very close to the track and only protected by a simple fence. Still, there's security and safety officials there in order to make sure that the spectators are kept safe. Some kinds of barriers that are maintained at racetracks are also tire barriers, plastic barriers along with the tire barriers, sand and gravel. And the purpose of the sand or gravel is in case a car slides off the track, the gravel or sand will slow them down just enough so that when they come in contact with a wall, it will not be too severe. Also, some racetracks have multiple openings. This is so that medical vehicles and towing vehicles can get on the racetrack, clear the wreckage, and assist any personnel that are injured. And each racetrack has an infield medical center that in the case of an event or injury, drivers can be transferred there before being transferred to a bigger hospital. In conclusion, track days are pretty exciting. It's still an unpredictable area. Anything can happen. But it's thanks to all the safety equipment inside the cars that drivers are kept safe and that they can walk away without any scratches or injuries. So, if you guys ever go to a track day, make sure that your vehicle is safety inspected and that you have all of the safety equipment that is needed. And remember that whenever you're in a major racing event and you witness a crash, it may be exciting and fascinating, but remember, there's a human being's life in that car that could be in danger. Thank you for all your time, and thank you for being here.
30 seconds.